I don't know why I keep drinking this, I muttered, staring at the bitter coffee in my hand. You always hated hospital coffee. The voice sliced straight through me. My chest tightened. I turned, and the world tilted. Daniel? My voice cracked like I'd forgotten how to say his name. He stood in his uniform, taller, sharper, shadows under his eyes. 5 years and you still look the same. Not the same, I whispered. I've changed. So have I. His smile was steady, but something flickered behind it. I gripped the cup tighter. What are you doing here? Came back. Yesterday. Thought I'd find you. And you did. My hands trembled. Can we talk outside? I hesitated. Why now? Because I need to, he said firmly. Please. I let out a shaky breath. Fine. The garden. The air smelled of jasmine. We sat on the old wooden bench like we were kids again. You became exactly what you wanted, he said. Dr. Aisha. And you, Soldier Daniel. That wasn't your dream. He chuckled, but his voice was heavy. Dreams don't survive. War. I studied the scar across his knuckles. War changed you. Yeah, but it reminded me what matters. And what matters? I asked, heart pounding. You. My breath caught. Don't say things like that. I mean, it. Through every night, every bullet, every moment I thought I wouldn't make it. I thought of you. You were the only thing that felt real. Daniel. My throat tightened. You can't just show up after 5 years and say this. I know. I should have told you long ago. I cared about you then. I care about you now. Why didn't you? Because I was a coward, because I thought I had time. Now I know I don't. The words sliced into me. Do you know what it felt like? Waiting for letters that never came. Hearing about soldiers who never returned and wondering if you were one of them. His eyes darkened. I thought staying silent was protecting you. Protecting me, or protecting yourself. He looked away. Both. I shook my head. I buried myself in other people's pain so I wouldn't feel my own, and I buried myself in war, he said, but you were the light I held on to. Then why do I still see fear in your eyes? He froze. Daniel, I whispered, what are you hiding? Not hiding, just carrying burdens. Please, let me have tonight without them. Secrets again, not secrets. Just two. Much for words. My chest ached. You always did know how to twist my heart, and you always knew how to save mine. I laughed bitterly. And what if I can't this time? Then at least let me try. Let me show you I'm not the boy you remember. I'm a man who knows what he wants. And what do you want? I asked, though I already knew. You, he said simply. The silence pressed in. My pulse pounded. Daniel, if I let myself believe you again, I don't know if I'll survive. Losing you twice, you won't lose me. His hand brushed mine, warm and steady. Not this time. But in his eyes, beneath the calm smile, I saw it, the flicker of a storm. You're still reckless, I muttered. Maybe, but I'm clear about this. I shook my head. You're 5 years too late. Too late to start, maybe. Not too late to try, I sighed. You make it sound simple. It is, he said. We wasted enough time. Time doesn't forgive that easily. I don't need forgiveness, I just need a chance. And if I can't give it, then I'll wait until you can. I stared at him, heat rising in my chest. You think you can just walk back into my life and pick up where we left off? No, he admitted, but I can walk in and never leave again. I looked away. You're dangerous, Daniel. Dangerous? How? Because I almost believe you. Almost. I bit my lip. Almost is already too much. He leaned. You're forward. Do you remember the night before I left? By the river? I flinched. Don't bring that up. You told me to come back alive. You made me promise. And you broke it, I snapped. I came back. Not the same. I said bitterly. You left me alone with nothing but silence. I thought silence was safer than lies. Silence is worse than lies. My voice cracked. He reached for me again. I should have written. I should have told you everything. But every day I thought, tomorrow I'll write, and then tomorrow never came. And now you think words can fix it? Not words, he said. Actions. And what actions? I'm here. I'm not leaving again. That's the action. I wanted to laugh, but the ache in my chest was too raw. You make promises. Like they're armor, but I know how easily armor breaks. Then let me prove this one won't. You can't promise me forever, Daniel. Maybe not. But I can promise you today and tomorrow and the next day. That's all I can give. And if tomorrow doesn't come, then at least I'll die knowing I said it. The words silenced me. We sat there, trapped between memory and possibility. Finally, I whispered, "What do you really want from me?" "Not forgiveness," he said. "Not pity, just the truth. Do you still feel it?" I swallowed. "Feel what?" "What we left unfinished." I shook my head. "I buried it." "And yet here we are," he said. "Here we are," I echoed. Softly, the night air pressed down on us, heavy with things unsaid. "I don't trust you," I admitted. "Then trust the part of me that never stopped loving you." My eyes stung. "You're cruel." "No, I'm desperate." I closed my eyes. "You shouldn't have come back." "Maybe not, but I'm here, and I'm not walking away." Hours passed as we talked, words spilling like open wounds, childhood stories, teenage fights, stolen laughter, all of it came rushing back. He reminded me of the promises we once made, the dreams we once shared. And slowly, dangerously, I felt the walls I had built begin to crack. But every time I looked into his eyes, I saw it, the shadow he tried to hide. I didn't know then how heavy that shadow truly was. I only knew that for the first time in years, I felt alive and terrified, because storms always begin with promises. "I can't believe you still eat hospital food," Daniel said, dropping a paper bag in front of me. "It's cheap, fast, and terrible," I replied, opening it. "Exactly what I deserve on night duty." He smirked. "Or maybe you deserve something better, like this sandwich. You think a stale sandwich is better? It's the thought that counts." I smiled despite myself. "You haven't changed." "Neither have you," he said. "Still pretending you don't like it when someone takes care of you." I shot him a look. "Don't start." "Not starting. Just reminding you that someone still remembers." Our stolen moments became a rhythm. Coffee breaks, shared meals, late-night walks. He told me stories about deserts and gunfire. I told him about blood tests and surgeries. Somehow we fit. One evening, as we walked past the quiet wards, he suddenly asked, "Do you ever think about us?" I stopped. "Us?" "Yeah. What could have been if I hadn't left?" "Don't do that," I whispered. "Why not?" "Because it hurts." He stepped closer. "Maybe it hurts because it's real." I looked away. "Or maybe it hurts because it's already broken." His hand brushed mine. "I want to fix it." My pulse raced. "You can't fix 5 years with a few sweet words." "Then let me prove it with actions." I didn't answer. Silence became my fragile shield. The whispers came weeks later. 2 nurses in the supply room, voices low. "Did you hear? Daniel, the soldier, he's engaged." "Engaged? To who?" "Some Sophia. A lawyer's daughter. Big family, old money, it's arranged." "Are you sure? I saw her. She was here, beautiful. She called him hers." The words pierced me like knives. My knees nearly gave out. My chest went cold. I forced myself to walk past them, but inside I was already shattering. That night, Daniel met me at the garden bench. "You look pale," he said. "Rough shift?" "Tell me something," I whispered. "What is it? Are you engaged?" His face changed instantly, jaw tight, eyes flickering away. The silence was enough. "Daniel," I demanded, voice trembling, "tell me it's not true." He opened his mouth, then closed it. My heart cracked. "Say something." His voice faltered. "It's complicated." "Complicated?" My laugh came out bitter. You promised me honesty. You promised me us, and you're someone else's fiancé? No, not like that. Then how is it? My voice rose. How do you forget to mention an engagement? It wasn't love. It was family pressure, expectations. Stop, I shouted. Don't excuse betrayal with pretty words. Aisha, No! I stepped back, chest heaving. You told me I was what mattered. You said I was the only one. You are, he cried. Then what am I now? Your secret, your mistake. His silence screamed louder than words. I turned away, but he grabbed my wrist. Please, let me explain. I yanked free. Don't touch me. The look in his eyes, guilt, desperation burned into me. But I was too broken to care. Hours later, I was alone in the hallway, tears burning my face. That was when I heard her voice. She's pretty, isn't she? I turned sharply. A woman stood in the dim light, poised in a silk dress, heels clicking. Against tile, her beauty was polished, practiced. You must be Aisha, she said smoothly. I'm Sophia. The name felt like poison. So it's true, I whispered. Of course it's true. She smiled like a blade. Daniel is mine. I clenched my fists. He didn't tell me. Of course he didn't. He can't resist you. But he belongs. To me, our families made sure of it. Her perfume choked me. You should walk away, she added coldly, before you embarrass yourself further. I glared at her, though my body shook. You think you've won? I don't need to win, she said calmly. I already have him. Her heels echoed as she left, leaving me drowning in humiliation. The next day, I confronted Daniel again. Why didn't you tell me? I demanded. I didn't want to lose you before I even had a chance. You lost me the second you lied. I never lied, he insisted. I just didn't tell you. That's worse, my voice broke. You let me fall for you. Again, knowing I'd crash, he stepped closer. I swear I don't love her. I never did. Then why marry her? Because my family forced it. Because I thought it was easier than fighting them? And I was what? A distraction. No! His voice shook. You were the only thing that kept me alive. You're the reason I came back. I shook my head, tears blurring everything. Don't say that. Don't use me to clean your guilt. I'm telling the truth. Then your truth is crueler than any lie. He reached for me again, but I stepped back. You don't get to touch me, not anymore. That night I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, feeling like my chest had been carved out. His words echoed. Sophia's smirk burned in my mind. Everything I thought I knew collapsed into dust. I whispered to the empty room, "Why did you come back, Daniel? To save me or to destroy me?" My tears gave no answer. But deep inside, I knew this was the breaking point, and nothing would ever be the same again. I didn't sleep, I whispered into the dim on-call room, staring at the clock that refused to move. You look like it, Ethan said softly, leaning on the doorframe. Want me to make you tea? Tea won't glue a broken heart. It won't, he said, stepping in, but it keeps the hands busy. Then I'll keep them busy, I muttered. Start with tea, he replied, and breathing. I forget how. Follow me. We stepped to the tiny kitchenette. The kettle hissed. He handed me a mug. Say it, he urged, out loud. Was a fool. You were in love. I believed him. You believed yourself, he said gently. You believed you deserved warmth. I feel stupid. I don't, he said. I feel angry for you. Angry at who? At whoever. Made you think you're easy to discard. I wasn't discarded, I said bitterly. I was hidden, which is worse, he said. So what now? I want to burn everything. Or we can choose to heal, he said. I don't know how. Work, he said. Eat, sleep, talk, repeat. That sounds like survival, not living. It is, he said. For now. I wrapped my hands around the heat. I met her, I admitted. Sophia. His face tightened. What did she say? That he belongs to her. That our families decide our worth. What did you say? Nothing brave, I confessed. I shook. Shaking is allowed, he said. Staying broken isn't. I want to hate them, I said. Hate is heavy, he replied. You're already carrying enough. I also want him to regret it. He will, Ethan said quietly. People regret when a good thing stops waiting. You think I'm a good thing? I know you are. I don't know who I am without pain. You're a doctor, he said. Start with you. I nodded. Work, eat, sleep, talk. And boundaries, he added. Real ones. He keeps calling, I said. Block him, Ethan said. I'm not ready. Then tell him you're not ready, he replied. But don't bleed for his closure. I want answers. Want them, he said, but don't let want run your life. The pager buzzed. ER, I said. Trauma incoming. Go, he urged. I'll cover notes. I ran. 23-year-old male, road accident, the paramedic shouted. BP dropping. I've got airway, I said. Ethan appeared beside me, masked and steady. I told you I'd cover, not that I'd stay away. Fine, I said. Stay. The room filled with urgent voices. Hands moved, orders snapped. Clamp, I said. Suction. Got it, Ethan replied. Minutes stretched. The monitor softened into a stubborn rhythm. Good, I breathed. He's staying. Ethan touched my shoulder. So are you. I don't know, I whispered. You will. Later, we stood by the vending machine. I stared at the choices like they were moral questions. Chips or chocolate? Ethan asked. Neither heals betrayal, I said. Chocolate helps the part of the brain that decides not to text an ex, he joked. I'm not texting him, I said. I'm deleting him. My phone lit with his name. He was calling. You don't owe him your ear, Ethan said. I owe myself an end, I said, answering. Hello? Aisha, he breathed. You have 1 minute. I ended it, he rushed. I told Sophia I can't do it. I told my father it's done. And what does that fix? It fixes the lie, he said. It makes room for truth. What truth? That I choose you. You don't get to choose me like a new shirt, I said. I'm not hanging in a closet waiting. I know, he pleaded. I'm not asking for instant forgiveness. I'm asking for a chance. Why now? Because I couldn't breathe knowing I was losing you, he said. You tilted my world first, I said. I hear it, he whispered. I deserve your anger. You deserve distance, I said. I deserve peace. Can I meet you? No. Can I call tomorrow? No. When? When I don't hurt, I said. I don't know that date. I'll wait. Don't wait for me, I said. Do better for yourself. I'm hanging up. I ended the call and set my phone down like a hot coal. Good boundary, Ethan said. It feels like tearing skin. Healing does. I'm not used to choosing myself. Practice, he said. I'll help. Why? In your life continuing, he said. I breathed out. Fine. Chocolate. We ate in silence. Near midnight the rain started. I stood under the awning by the ambulance bay and listened to it drum. Cold, Ethan asked, stepping beside me. A little, I said. Mostly empty. Empty leaves room, he said. For what? For what's next? I don't trust next, I said. You don't have to, he replied. Just meet it. I keep replaying everything, I admitted. Every word, every touch. I wonder where I could have stopped it. You couldn't, he said. You didn't break what he broke. I ignored signs, I said. The pauses, the glances away. You listened with hope, he said. Hope is not a crime. I want to forgive him so I can sleep, I said. Forgive him because you want sleep, he said. Not because he wants you. I'm afraid forgiveness will look like surrender. It won't, he said. Forgiveness is for carrying your own name, not his. I stared at the rain. Why do your words land where mine won't? Because you're tired, he said. Borrow mine until yours return. I let the rain drown the noise in my head. Tell me what to do tomorrow. Eat breakfast, he said. Check on the trauma boy. Send the clinic proposal. Block the number. Call your mother. My mother will smell the hurt across the phone, I said. Let her, he replied. Let someone love you who isn't asking you to pay. I swallowed. And you? I'll be nearby, he said. No demands, just nearby. That's dangerous, I said softly. For who? For me, I said. Because I might start to believe in safe places again. Good, he whispered. Believe. Morning bled through the windows. By the lockers, two nurses whispered, Did you hear? Sophia had a scene at the entrance. What happened? She waited for him. He didn't show. She threw the bouquet in the trash. Poor flowers, the other said. They glanced at me. I walked away. You okay? Ethan asked. I shouldn't care, I said. But a part of me does. Her drama is her own, he said. I want a different stage, I said. What stage? The free clinic, I said. We keep talking about expanding. Let's do it. Now? Yes, I said. Idle pain grows. Busy purpose heals. Smiled. Then let's move. We spent the afternoon calling donors, bargaining for equipment. My hands learned a rhythm that wasn't about loss. Why are you smiling? Ethan asked. Because this is mine, I said. Not borrowed. Not promised. Mine. Good, he said. Keep choosing things that are yours. My phone buzzed. I'm proud of you. I turned it face down. I'm blocking him, I said. You're allowed, Ethan replied. I'm afraid blocking means I'll never hear an apology. You already did, he said. An apology doesn't build a life. A part of me wanted him to suffer. Karma doesn't need your hands, he said. Spoken like a man who lived this, I said. I did, he replied. Different names. Same ache. I don't want to bounce from betrayal. Into your arms. I'm not a net, he said. I'm a friend who can hold a rope. 2 weeks passed. The clinic opened on a rainy Monday. People crowded in, hoping. I walked room to room, fixing what I could. Near closing, I found an envelope in my locker. My name in Daniel's handwriting. Ethan appeared. Do you want privacy? I want courage, I said. Stay. I opened it. Aisha. I ended the engagement. I told the truth to everyone who wanted the lie. I won't call again. If you ever want to talk, I'll be on the bench where we began, every Friday at dusk, for 10 minutes, for as many weeks as it takes, or for none at all. If you never come, I'll still sit there and learn the weight of regret. Daniel, I passed the letter to Ethan. What do you feel? He asked. Angry, I said. Sad. Tired. Free. What do you want? I don't know, I said. I want to stop shaking. Then don't decide tonight, he said. Decisions made in tremors rarely stand. I hate that he knows our bench, I said. Anchors can keep ships from drifting, he said. They can also drown them. I don't know which. One he is. You don't have to know, he said. You only have to choose whether to sail. I thought about revenge, I confessed, calling his father, ruining Sophia's parties. And? 1 minute of fire, hours of ash, I said. Choose water, he said. I will, I replied. I won't go this Friday. Good, he said. Out of choice. Friday came anyway. I finished a chart and stared at the clock. I'm not going, I told Ethan. You don't have to explain, he said. My phone buzzed. I'm at the bench. I turned the screen face down and breathed. 2 more Fridays came and went. Twice he texted. Twice I didn't go. Once I stood by the garden door and watched the sky turn the color of old peaches. I didn't open the door. On the 3rd week I walked out with Ethan after closing. The evening smelled like rain. Bench? He asked. I'm not here for him, I said. I'm here for goodbye. We walked to the garden. The bench waited. Daniel wasn't there. Relief and disappointment braided inside me. I sat. Ethan stood a few steps away. I release you, I whispered. I release the girl who begged to be chosen. I choose me. The wind moved through the jasmine. My shoulders loosened. Footsteps sounded. Daniel stopped at a careful distance. I didn't think you'd come. I didn't think you'd be late, I said. I almost didn't, he admitted. I thought staying away would hurt less. For who? For both of us. We survived worse than honesty, I said. Say what you came to say. I ended it. I took the punishment. I moved out, he said. I'm sleeping on the floor. I didn't ask for your suffering, I said. I know, he said, but it's mine. What do you want from me? Nothing I can demand, he said. Only what you freely give. And if I give nothing, then I'll carry it, he said. And I'll learn. I'm not here to return, I said. I'm here to close a door. He nodded. Then close it. I'll hold it steady. I loved you, I said. I still do, in a way that belongs. I didn't expect the bench to feel this small, I murmured, touching the worn wood. It only feels small because you outgrew it, Ethan said, standing beside me. I'm meeting him because I need closure, not because I want him. I know, he replied. I'm here if you need me. I'll wait by the gate. I can handle it, I said, though my stomach tightened. Thank you. Breathe, he whispered, and choose yourself. Footsteps scraped the stone path. I didn't turn until I felt the air shift. Aisha, Daniel said. His voice was rough, like it had been dragged over gravel. I thought you would come earlier, I said. I walked past twice, he confessed. I wasn't sure I had the right to sit. You had the right to tell the truth, I said. That was always free. He looked thinner, older. I ended everything, he said. Sophia, the plans, the lies. I told my father no. And what did it cost you? My post, he said. My apartment. The shape of the life they wanted. I'm filing for transfer. I don't know where I'll land. Your choices, your weight, I said, not mine. I know, he replied. I came for nothing but honesty. Then speak. I loved you, he said. I love you. I let pride and family drown me. I thought I could bend the world and still keep you. I failed. You hurt me, I said. You turned my hope into a knife. I carry that, he whispered. Every day. What do you want from me? Forgiveness, he said. A chance if there's a chance. And if there isn't, a clean goodbye. Forgiveness is not a ticket back, I said. It's a key to my own room. I understand, he said. Say what you need to say. I rebuilt myself, I told him. Brick by brick, Ethan stood by me. Work held me. Time changed. Me, I will not trade my dawn for your regret. I'm not asking you to trade, he said. I'm asking you to look at me and see the person I am trying to become. I see a man who finally told the truth, I said. I also see the wreckage he left. He took a slow breath. Sophia and I exploded, he said. Her pride was a wall. My silence was the match. She told me she wanted the wedding more than the marriage. I told her I wanted a life more than the picture. It ended in minutes. I don't need the details, I said. I lived enough of them. You deserve to know I didn't choose you as a last resort, he said. I chose you because the world without you was grey. You chose me. Late, I said. Late is still late, he flinched. I know. The wind lifted a stray leaf and set it at my foot. I nudged it away. I'm not the same woman, I said. I don't chase, I don't beg, and I don't wait at doors that lock from the outside. You shouldn't, he said. I don't want you to. Then accept what I say next, I warned. I will, he promised. I forgive you, I said, but I'm not returning. He looked down, then up. I thought it might end here. It ends with me whole, I said, not with me half. In the past, Ethan, he said quietly. He loves you. He respects me, I said. That's where love begins. Does he know you're here? Daniel asked. He told me to choose myself, I replied. That is love too. Daniel nodded slowly. I don't have a claim. You never did, I said. I offered my heart because I wanted to. I can also take it back. Will you let me say thank you? He asked. For what? For teaching me that silence is a cruelty, he said. For showing me the weight of a promise. Keep that lesson, I said. Carry it into your next door. I don't know where that door is, he admitted. You'll find it, I said. But you won't find me behind it. He swallowed. I deserve that. Deserving is not the word, I said. This is just reality. He rubbed his hands. I lost my unit over this. They think I lost my edge. You lost your mask, I said. Edges grow back sharper when they're real. I don't know how to live without calling you, he said. You start by not calling me, I replied. Then you keep not calling me. What if I fail? Then you try again, I said, until the habit dies. He gave a thin smile. You talk like a doctor. I am a doctor, I said, and I finally became my own patient. He exhaled. I wanted the grand gesture, flowers, a ring that meant truth. Instead, I have empty hands. Empty hands can build, I said. Show yourself you can build. Will you accept one thing from me? He asked. What is it? An apology that isn't a trap, he said. I'm sorry I made you feel small. I'm sorry I asked you to carry my fear. I'm sorry I let you love a ghost of me. I accept it, I said. I won't keep it. What do you mean? I won't hold your apology like a keepsake, I said. I'll let it pass through me and go. That's fair. He said, Goodbye, Daniel, I said. May I sit for a minute, he asked, just to let it settle. Sit, I said, but when you stand, walk out, not in circles. He sat, face in his hands. The bench groaned softly. I remember the river, he said. You told me to come back alive. I came back, but I forgot my soul. You can pick it up now, I said. No one else is holding it. He looked at me. Is there someone holding yours? I am, I said. 2 hands, he nodded. Good. Ethan's shadow reached the edge of the path, then stopped. He waited without moving. Do you hate me? Daniel asked. No, I said. Hate keeps me tied. I cut the rope. Do you still love me? He asked, almost a whisper. I love the boy we were, I said. I don't belong to the man you became. He closed his eyes. That hurts. Truth often does, I said. He stood. Thank you for meeting me. Thank yourself, I said. You faced the thing you feared. He glanced toward the gate. Will Ethan hate me? He doesn't spend his time hating, I said. He spends it helping. You chose well, he said. I chose me, I corrected. He fits the choice. Daniel took one slow step back. May I ask one last thing? Ask, I said. If someday you need anything, safety, help, a word, can I still come when called? You can, I said, but I will call myself first. He smiled, small and honest. That's the answer I deserved. We stood silent until the dusk deepened. He lifted a hand, then let it fall. Goodbye, Aisha, he said. Goodbye, I replied. He walked away. He didn't look back. Ethan approached, quiet as rain. How's your breathing? Steady, I said, like I ran a race and finished. Did you win? He asked. I stopped running in circles, I said. That feels like winning. May I sit? He asked. Please. We sat side by side. The bench didn't feel small anymore. He looked broken, Ethan said. He is, I replied, but pieces can become tools. And you? He asked. I am not broken, I said. I am rebuilt. He watched my hands. Are you shaking? No, I said. I'm light. Do you want quiet or words? He asked. Words, I said. Simple ones. Then hear this, he said. I choose patience, honesty, and you, only if you choose you first, every day, always. I'm here, he said. I know. He hesitated. Can I tell you how I feel without asking for anything? Say it, I said. I love the way you hold your ground, he said. I love that you choose patience and dreams and yourself. Tears warmed my eyes, not sharp, not bitter. You make it sound safe. Love can be safe, he said. Safe doesn't mean dull. It means honest. I don't trust easy, I said. I don't want easy, he replied. I want step by step with consent and coffee. I laughed softly. Terrible coffee. We can upgrade, he said. What do you want from me today? I asked. Only this, he said. Share a sunset. Eat dinner. Sleep. I can do that, I said. I can start small. Small breaks the mountain, he said. We watch the sky fade to gold. Do you think he will be okay? I asked. Not now, he said. But later, if he works. I hope he does, I said. Not for us, just for him. That hope is kind, he said. I'm tired of carrying knives, I said. Kindness is lighter. He nodded. Do you want to tell your mother? Tomorrow, I said. Tonight is ours. Ours how? He asked gently. Ours meaning mine, I said. And you, Near. Near is enough, he said. We rose and left the garden. I didn't look back. Days turned into a new rhythm. I kept my phone clean of ghosts. I filled the clinic with voices that needed mending more than I needed memories. Ethan and I met. For breakfast, swapped shifts, argued about silly things, and laughed when we reached the same answer. One evening, while we sorted donation boxes, he said, I have a question. Only one, I teased. Just one brave one, he said. Do you want to try us, slow and honest? I set down a packet of gauze. I want to try me, I said. And in trying me, I want to try us. His smile was the kind that warmed rooms. Then we try rules, I said. No vanishing, no silent storms. Tell me when you're afraid. Agreed, he said. And you tell me when you need space. I won't mistake it for rejection. Deal, I said. We hold. The rope, not the throat, he laughed. That should be printed on mugs. We'll make some, I said. A child ran past chasing a paper plane. The plane crashed into my shoe. I bent and handed it back. Make a new flight, I told him. He grinned and launched it again. It soared. Ethan watched me. That's what you did. I thought I sank, I said. You learned to float, he replied, and then to swim. Friday came with clean light. I passed the garden and paused. The bench waited, empty and calm. I sat for a minute. Thank you for holding my memories, I told it. I will take them now. When I stood, I felt taller. At the clinic door, Ethan asked, Ready? Ready, I said. We worked until the sun began to lower. As we locked up, my phone buzzed. A message from an unknown number. I'm learning. Thank you for letting me lose. I didn't reply. I didn't need to. Walk? Ethan asked. Walk, I said. We stepped into the street. The town felt new, like it had been washed and put back together. I used to think love was a battle, I said. And now, he asked. Now I think it's a shelter, I said. A warm one with windows. Can I build that with you? He asked. You already started, I said. You showed up and kept showing up. Then I'll keep at it, he said. Slow, I reminded. Honest, no grand gestures. Just little doors, he said. Opened daily. We crossed. The lane, the sky opened into a soft pink. Aisha, he said, almost shy. May I hold your hand? You may, I said, and I placed my hand in his. It fit like a future I chose. We walked without hurry. The air smelled like clean rain and fresh bread. Somewhere a radio played a hopeful song. I'm not afraid of tomorrow, I said. You don't have to be, he replied. Tomorrow isn't a cliff, it's a path. It looks bright. It looks honest, he said. And that's brighter, I said. We reached the hill above town. The horizon lifted a thin edge of light, the last of the setting sun folding into the promise of morning. Do you feel it? He asked. I do, I said. The beginning inside the ending. Say it, he urged. I choose me, I said. And I choose a love that tells the truth. He squeezed my hand. Welcome to your dawn. I smiled, full and steady. I'm already walking in it. We took another step. The road didn't roar. It hummed, gentle and sure, under my feet with my name.